Those things like equal pay, childcare, and paternity rights, they get mentioned a lot in countries here, like here in the United States, but they don't. We think of them as like something that would be bad for the economy,
Right.
but we want to do it. But she's saying like, no, these policies are fundamental to a healthy economy and to a society that, never mind is just happy, but it functions at this point. I have to say, though, there's a little part of me that's like, okay, well, Scotland, Iceland, New Zealand, tiny countries, tiny economies, very homogenous populations. But I guess we got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true. I think that, if you look at the United States, it seems like a much more complicated kind of base to work off of, right? It's bigger, it's more diverse, it has some, historical challenges. But the point is we can see where it's happening in other places. And so, yeah, maybe those are the prototypes, the test cases. We know how to scale things. So why can't we look at that and say, okay, first of all, we should ask them, how are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Take the metrics that they've come up with and try to put them in place. Like, it's not going to be perfect in the beginning, but why not just get it going? Like, why not?
Do you think that this is a flash in the pan, this moment of questioning what we value in our communities, as countries, as economies, or is this going to be a profound shift? Look, like, there's no way of prophesizing this clearly, but I do recognize that you do talk to a lot of business leaders, and I think a lot of them are being truly shaken to the core. And I guess I wonder if we're going to see that down the road.
Right. I mean, I think there is a reckoning here. I think it will somewhat depend on how long it lasts. It depends on what people decide matters. I think a lot of it's coming to the surface, but I also do believe that a lot of these trends were in play, were happening, shifts were being made, demands were being made by employees and consumers and investors to make changes. And I think we had momentum. And I actually believe this will give us more momentum. I mean, like, this is a moment of truth. And we should stare at it. And we should look at it. And we should decide how we want to come back to it.